guys, it's Kami here. I'm back with a new video. Like I promised you guys, I was gonna do a tutorial. Or did I say tutorial? I said tutorial, didn't I? Hi guys, it's Kami here, and today I'm back with another video for you guys. I promised you guys I would do a review on the touch markers that I recently got, and today I'm gonna give you that video. Yeah. Line. Hey guys, it's Kami here, and I'm back with another video for you guys. I promised you guys that I would do a review on these guys right here. So anyways, like I was saying, I'm gonna be doing a review on those touch markers right over there. And in the video, I'm going to be, instead of just testing it on one type of art paper, I'm going to be showing you guys it on multiple paper, because it's probably, I don't know, I think personally it's difficult to like discern whether markers are good if you only test it on one kind of paper, because markers react differently to different kind of paper. If you're an artist, you know this. So I'm going to show you guys how well they blend and if they bleed and all that good stuff. And then you guys can decide for yourselves if you want to buy them or not. I'll leave the link in the description down below if you guys want to go check that out. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, you guys, so to start off, these are my markers. I'm gonna open the bag for you and show you my pretty markers. Ooh, pretty colors. Look at these, so pretty. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm kind of weird. Anywho, I'm going to first start off by showing you guys all the colors and what they look like on paper. So, yeah, here we go with that. Okay, there you go. Okay, so first off, the first color I have here is the Pale Pink, Vivid Pink, and Cosmos. I thought that one was cute when I heard it because my cat's name is Cosmos. She's so cute. And we have Coral Pink, we have Pastel Pink, we have Light Pink, and we have Peach. And then moving on to the reds, we have a Vivid Red, we have Red Rose, Deep Red, we have Scarlet, we have Vermilion and French Vermilion. And honestly, like if you look at these two colors, they look exactly the same. Like Vermilion may be like a slight bit lighter, but it's not. And then over here, we have the Wine Red, and then we have Pale Cherry Pink, Fruit Pink, and Salmon Pink. Moving on to the oranges, which there aren't very many of, honestly. There's like 4 oranges in this whole thing, like really. Peach, I already said that color, that probably goes into the pink colors. There's orange, there's Marigold, which I thought was supposed to be like a golden yellow color, but hey, whatever. And then here we have light orange, which looks like a peachy cream color. I don't know. And here we have the dark yellow, we have melon yellow, and we have lemon yellow, which is my favorite yellow. Like, it's honestly the most perfect yellow I've ever seen in my entire life. Here we have a pastel yellow, we have yellow ochre, I don't know what that says, but it looks like vomit. Here's fresh green. Look at this. Do you see this? Does that look like green to you? Does this look like green to you? This doesn't look green. It looks yellow. Like, I don't know where they're going with that color. Moving on, we have deep olive green, vivid green, grass green, forest green, turquoise green, mint green, which doesn't look like mint at all. I know mint, and that's not mint. Maybe it means like mint leaf green. They should have put mint leaf green, not mint green, because mint green is like my phone case. Like, yeah, it's not on my phone because my phone's being used as a light source for this video. This is mint green. Anyways, continuing. This is turquoise green light, and this is mint green light, which I think honestly looks more turquoisey, but whatever. Here's pale green, peacock green, which I love, it's beautiful, spectrum green, and green bice. I like these greens too. They got pastel green, which looks yellow, bronze green, which, I mean, I've never heard of bronze green, and I've never seen anything bronze that was green, but hey, what do I know? Olive green, I mean, I guess it kind of looks like olive color, but not really. And then we have yellow green. Yellow green actually looks like the color it's supposed to be. Okay, and moving on to the next colors we have here are... Oh, okay, there we go. We have the marine blue, cerulean blue, ice blue, pastel blue. Honestly, if you look at pastel and ice blue, like, they look nothing like at all. Like, they don't look icy or pastel at all. And here's turquoise blue and Prussian blue. And then down here we have pale baby blue, which I think looks more like an ice or a pastel blue, but you know what? It's their brand, name whatever color you want. I just don't think it looks like ice or pastel. And they have like this weird color, like I honestly don't know what that says. My camera will focus. It's like phthalo blue or something. Like I've never heard of that word before, but then again my vocabulary is like medium sized. Obviously that needs to be expanded. And then down here we have the pale blue. Got pale blue, which I think looks purple. And then we have the dark blue light, which I think looks purple too. Like they look like very pale violet colors, but it's whatever. They're still pretty. And then here we have the deep violet. Then we have vid purple. We have ultramarine and pale lilac. And then right here we have these beautiful earthy tones. We have terracotta, barley beige. I don't know why saying that makes me feel so happy. Barley beige, barley beige, barley beige. Anyways, moving on. Here's cream, which I mean, I guess it kind of looks like cream, like a cream color, but I think it should have been like maybe a shade lighter or something. Then we have natural oak, brick brown, which I think spot on. Like, you guys did great. Guys did great. Spot on. Brick brown, rose beige. I guess it's kind of like rose gold, but beige. And then we have bronze. Like, it looks exactly like the... almost, not exactly. I mean, it looks like a lighter or darker version of bronze green, in my opinion. And then we have the sand color right here. And then we have skin white, which I don't think looks like skin white at all. I mean, it's kind of skin white-ish, but it's not at the same time. And then right down here, we have the warm gray. We have the 3 different shades. I don't know why, for some reason, like there's the warm gray and blue gray. They both have 3 shades. But when they moved into like the green and the cool grays, like there's like no shades at all. But anyways, we have the WG3, WG6, and WG9. And then for the blue grays, we have BG3, BG5, BG7. And then for the green, there's GG3, GG5, and then there's the cool gray, and then there's black, which honestly looks like WG9. And they have brown gray. Like, that's an ugly color. Like, why? Why? Okay, you guys, so the brush that I used on this was my Micron 10 to draw the eye. So now let's get into this video review as soon as my camera focuses. Thank you. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to be using a pale pink for the base of the eye. I thought the color was lighter, but I guess not, or maybe I just used the wrong color. I don't know. And the next color I'm going to be using is the green gray. And so I'm going to be using that to create this shadow because you have an eyelid and it's over your eye, so anything that is over something usually creates some sort of shadow. Next, I'm going to be using pale lilac to kind of shade in the eye and create a little bit more dimension. And let me zoom in there for you guys. So I'm going to be using pale lilac to create more dimension in the eye. And honestly, this is like one of my favorite colors. Oh, also the notebook that I use is that sketchbook. My grandmother gave it to me. And it says it's supposed to be acid free. I have no idea what that means, but yeah, that's the first paper I tested on. And then I'm going to be going in with the fine tip point of the pale lilac to kind of just shade in the little lines I made on the eye. I don't know what to call those. Next, I'm going to use Deep Violet. And then I'm going to go back in to create more dimension and like shade in the eye a bit and darken it. But I'm also, because the pale lilac didn't show up as much as I wanted it to, I'm going to go in and go over those lines that I made. And then I'm going to go back and just do like line strokes to kind of create more dimension. Next, I'm going to go back in with the pale lilac and just go around like the outer ring of the eye. So that way you can create a bit of a shadow. And you know, the one thing that I don't like about these pens is that they bleed into the color. Like they bleed, instead of just kind of like just being on there, they just like bleed and morph into the other color. And if you guys can see right here, like right on the outer edge, the pink kind of bled out of the line that I made with the Micron brush pen. Okay, so next I'm going to use Vivid Purple. Honestly, I just like using multiple colors because I think it makes, I don't know, I just kind of think it makes the eye pop a little bit more. I just wanted to add more color, you know, to make it look more cute and beautiful. And yeah, sorry guys, I know this kind of turned into like half tutorial, but yeah. Anyways, I'm going to show you guys the back, and on the back you can see that it bled through quite a lot. If I had it in the notebook, it probably would have bled through on the paper. I did test for the video. But yeah, it bleeds through. So now I'm going to show you guys how these colors blend together. So I'm going to take that first color that we used, which is the pale, I believe it's the pale pink, number 9. And we're just going to put that color down first. Then we're going to go in and use the pale lilac and kind of just try to blend the colors in together. And now the thing about these markers is that they do not blend very well. Like, as you can see, like going over and trying to blend the colors together, it doesn't work. Like, there's a like big line right there, and then it creates like this, well, these specific colors, they create like this really gross, ugly color. Like, I don't even know what color that is anymore, but you can see that like there's distinct lines in there, and it's not like a soft blend like you would have with Copic markers. So yeah, and also you see, because I went over it a lot, it bled through a lot more, but I had to just work really hard to try and blend it in. Okay, so now for the next notebook I'm going to be using is my Exile Mixed Media Canson notebook. Now this paper is actually pretty nice paper. So first I'm going to use green gray, like I did last time, to shade in the eye. And now for as for this paper, it is really nice quality. And now I'm going to go in with pale baby blue and just color the base of the eye. The next color I'm using is sky blue. And we're just going to do the same. Basically, we're just going to do the same thing that we did with the other eye. And now let's see, the thing about this paper that I like is that even though, like, if you were to draw on the paper and look at the back, you can see it through on the back. It doesn't exactly bleed through all the way, and I'll show you guys that later. Just know that you can't draw on the back of paper with You can't draw on the back of the paper that you drew on with these Touch 5 markers. But you can draw on the next page. Okay, so now I'm going to be using, just kind of show you guys different colors. I'm going to be using Green Bice. Sorry guys, right here is where my camera cut off. And then I'm going to go back in with, I believe it was Pale Green. Yeah, Pale Green. And then I'm going to try to show you guys once again how the colors blend together. Like with the other one, I think they blended in okay, but with these specific colors, they did not blend well at all. And make sure when you guys are blending, you don't go in and use the darker color over the light color because it's not going to blend. You have to use the lighter color. But yeah, as you can see, there's like a really distinct line between the two colors. And also, it didn't bleed through a lot. That's the drawing that I did from the video that I cut out. But you can see on the purple of the eye, there's little specks of green, but it didn't bleed through all the way to the next page over. Now, it did bleed through on the back of the paper, but it doesn't bleed through as much to the next paper. So I guess that's one plus about it. But then again, this is nicer quality paper, so it probably wouldn't have done the same. So, overall, my review of these markers is that these colors are really like bright and beautiful and vibrant. Although they are that, they have a tendency to bleed. But then again, the paper that I used, it wasn't made for these kinds of markers. So if you want, if you choose to, you purchase them and you guys let me know how they worked out for you, and use actual paper that they're meant for, and maybe tell me your results and how it worked out for you. Make sure you guys go like, comment, and subscribe, and give me any suggestions you guys have in the comments below. And I will see you guys later. Bye!
Round and round like a horse on a carriage.